Welcome to the Wrong End of the Table podcast with me, Leah Panapa, Dean Morris and Andy Clay. Why the wrong end of the table? Well, our producer, Magic Mike, we realised he's sitting at the wrong end of the table from our food and drinks. And he pointed out that why am I sitting at the wrong end of the table? But that's where he has to be.
And name was born.
So we chat, we talk about some of the big stories, the smaller stories, and we just have a good time, and we hope you enjoy it. Welcome to, well, a new season of The Wrong End of the Table. How exciting. This is season 3. I'm Leah Panapa, Dean Morris, and you might have noticed Glenn's changed.
He's got better looking.
Well, you know, that's debatable.
Slightly older.
Slightly older. We must thank Glenn Levy, who was with us for the first couple of seasons,
Yep.
Dino.
Yep, thanks, Glenn.
Yep, thank you, Glenn. He's not gone.
No, he's not dead.
He's not, no. He's just gone off to do other things. And, you know, but we're lucky to have with us Andrew Clay.
Woo!
Andy.
Yes.
Woo!
Pretty excited to be here.
And the crowd goes mild.
Yes. You have a question?
A little bit about yourself, Andrew.
I'm a Libran.
Lovely.
I like meeting horses and riding people.
Oh, fantastic. Wonderful. You're going to fit right in here.
Long walks on the beach.
Oh, nice.
Candlelit dinners.
Lovely.
Sometimes with somebody else.
Sounds romantic.
Yeah, he's going to fit
More
in
romantic
well.
with just with me.
Yeah.
But
We will get to know Andy as our kind of eps go on. Andy is one of New Zealand's best comedians.
Indeed.
He's obviously only here for the free food.
Free food, free booze.
He said he was going to get alcohol and food, and he said, I'm in. Also really exciting, we must thank the beer spot Whangaporoa, because speaking of booze, well, beverages, what we got, Dino?
Well, today we are drinking.
Yeah, I'm not having but I've got...
Oh, you've got bubbles. You've got bubbles.
I love
And
bubbles.
we've got the Puhoi Pilsner on the table today, so it's a great drop.
very nice, actually. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm enjoying that.
As per Magic Mike's with us, which is lovely, but he's at the wrong end of the table, so he's got
Of
nothing
course.
again. Magic Mike?
He's too good looking
Always the way.
to put in front of the camera. You just get distracted.
That is
Yep,
true.
yep.
Great to have you back, Magic Mike, for season 3.
Hello.
Are you excited?
I'm stunningly excited. Stunning.
You have to wipe the dribble off the mic.
I know he hides it well.
I do.
So Andy, we'll do a couple of semi-serious questions,
Yes.
and then we do something called quick fire rounds, where we, if you notice in the table there, just pull when it's your turn, you'll get a couple each to pull out,
Okay.
and then we have fun.
Listen, I am so up for this. I am
Magic Mike, first question.
Okay, first question, season 3, episode 1. The time of the recording of this is pretty much after what happened with the US elections. So this is quite a good apt question for us. The people have spoken, and Donald Trump is back in the White House. Many are shocked, but why do you think he won?
You can take this one first, Andy, being our new man on the table.
This could consume the whole show, because this is a multi-strand reason for this. First of all,
Try not to make it the whole show, though, please.
try not to make it the whole show. Firstly, he appeals largely and mostly, I think, to a disillusioned part of the electorate who believe they have no power and they've been ignored, and that the political system is corrupt. And all of that is correct. Whether he's the person to fix it, I don't believe so. But a lot of them feel disenfranchised. Also, a lot of particularly young white men think that he gives a shit about them, and he doesn't, but he's convinced them that they have. But it does beg the question, how much of an absolute arsehole do you have to be before people go,
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah.
I just, no, even though he's a few things I agree with, actually. And they got rid of Joe Biden because Joe Biden was rambling and talking like your senile uncle
At Christmas.
Did you ever watch Donald Trump talk? It was just rambly nonsense too.
Oh, God.
Followed by a disco
But
dance at
I
the
think
end.
the real thing is, I mean, Donald Trump's an objectionable man, but the circumstances in that country that even allow him to get anywhere near positions of power is the problem. That someone like him is even remotely attractive to the voting public
Wow.
is a problem for that country. As I said, we could go on and
I
on
know,
and
well,
on about
that's a
it.
good start.
It's a great
That's
start.
a really good opening.
Yeah, that pretty much covers it off.
Yeah, I know.
Andrew.
That's what I was
No,
thinking.
but like
You're welcome. Another beer?
But I
Think
agree.
it'd be a
like,
spot Whangaporoa.
if you look at Middle America, like, who else are they going to vote for? Like,
Well, they do have 300 million people.
yeah.
And they pick those two?
Well,
Yeah,
that's
no,
exactly
Well,
right.
that's
Yeah,
what I
that's-
mean.
that's
It's just like,
always
is there no one else out there
confusing.
that can
It's
stand
money.
up?
I
and-
mean, Kamala Harris looked like the person that you'd audition and get the part of in those shows where it's a female president.
Mm.
She's one you'd cast. She looks like it.
The thing is, I agree with your opening statements, Andy. With Kamala, she didn't have a shot really because she kind of inherited that role, obviously, to run against him. America didn't know who she was when you put her up against someone famous like Donald Trump. I'm with you. I think as a human being, I detest him. I think he's misogynistic, sexist, racist, all those vile things. But in America, we don't live there, and we don't know what they are feeling.
Yeah.
And I think we have it a bit more skewed, obviously, looking in. The other thing that he also won on was, I think, the fact he's promised to get rid of all the wokeness.
Yeah.
And he's promised to come down very, very hard on the rainbow community, on that, and all that stuff, trans in the military. And whether you disagree or agree with that's a whole new show.
Yeah.
That has won him a lot of favour. He's talked about taking it back to the, how it was. Plus, he's talked a lot of immigration, and they all want to throw immigrants out, and the economy. So he has touched on the strong things that Americans have gone, this is what I want. I'm concerned though, because I still think he's
unhinged.
He's unhinged.
Oh, 100%.
And he's got so much power now.
When the military
and he's got a huge chip on his shoulder to go back second time round.
Very interesting to see what happens. But when the military people, who are of course the bastion of conservatism in that country, almost all Republicans describe him as a moron and unfit. When those guys start doing it, when Dick Cheney is as Republican as you can get, say I won't vote for him because of his character. Doesn't that give pause to you? Going, okay. And also the things, it's like this country, when the economy, things went good under Biden, the economy was blah, blah, blah. Apparently the economy is doing quite well. A thing that Kamala didn't really press enough. The economy's on the way up. But it's from outside things. Inflation went high because all governments overspent to get economies going again after COVID. Happened in this country.
Sure did.
It happened everywhere, but punters, and I'd say American punters, aren't educated enough to understand those things. No. So they blame it on whoever's...
what correct. Scared me, well, we won't go on with this because like you said, there was one interview I saw and they were speaking to some lovely American girl, and they said, why are you voting for Trump? And all she said was, because what he says makes me laugh. And I was like,
yeah,
and policies, and is there something that you're really interested? No, that's just it. He says what he thinks, and it makes me laugh.
And I was like, and that's 60 million people.
And there you go.
There's a few things that have come out of this as well, though. Celebrity endorsements
don't work.
Mean sweet FA these days,
exactly.
Right?
Sorry, Oprah.
Tell you what, the truth doesn't really mean much these days because he went from not just telling lies to telling absurdities. Like absurdities.
People still liked it.
It's
weird.
I'm the father of fertility. Are you?
Is that what he said?
Yeah, I'm the father of it. Like IVF because they're worried about IVF because some religious people don't want it because you're killing embryos and stuff like that.
Okay.
I'm the father of it. What?
I'm the father.
And Haitians are eating your pets.
Oh, that was good. Cats and dogs.
But they just became not just lies, but absurd lies. Like, dude. But clearly the truth doesn't matter. But if you wanted someone who, because he was going to regain it, for
the whole show isn't about this.
I know, last bit. For the normal people, right? For the normal people, the only person that was outside the system that could have challenged him and had a high enough profile was Bernie Sanders. Right?
Yeah.
Is that Bernie Sanders?
Bernie Sanders. Sorry, Sanders. I'm English. Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders.
Would you like
because
to
he would have given an alternative to the establishment.
Correct, yeah.
And
it's the same people again, though, Andrew.
No,
it's
he's
the same
not.
old
He's actually
1,000-year-old men. No disrespect to
he's
men.
older than both of them, actually.
I know. It's like we're digging up corpses now.
True, but the 60-year-old woman didn't win, did she?
No, that's true. Was she 60?
Yeah, just turned 60. Yeah. Anyway,
it's a big topic.
Not our. I say, friends, oh my god, it's not our president. Not our president.
Yeah, I just wonder how it's going to affect us down the line in a year from now.
Well, we'll soon see, won't we?
Yeah.
America sneezes, we get the cold. What is our second
or STD?
Second question there. Thank you, Magic Mike.
Okay, second question. Is the school system failing today's children or students?
We were just talking on this.
Failing to raise them? What did you say?
Failing today's children or students.
Oh, students. Okay.
Failing today. Sorry,
I think. Well, I mean, I haven't been to school for a very long time, but if you go by...
And even when you were there, were you?
No, not really. No, not really, Andrew.
A lot of the time, were you?
A lot
Let's
of
be
the time I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Failed me.
Behind the bike
Yeah.
sheds.
No, I just never went. Towards the end. No, I think if you look at the statistics and the numbers, in New Zealand, the numbers of kids getting NCEA is failing. We used to be in the top, 20.
Somewhere higher up.
Way higher, and we're now way down in the OECD of students achieving. So there is something that has been going wrong for quite some decades.
Yeah.
I think that whether you agree or not, there's this new charter school system that's going to come in next year, and apparently some 80 organisations have applied, including some state schools.
Wow.
So they want, they want to try something different. We might be able to see a change, but no, I think we are. I think we are failing the kids.
I mean, you look at old school education, like when we were all at
reading, writing, arithmetic.
Yeah, but I mean, even the structure you had and discipline you had, like that's all gone. Like when I was in college, if you misbehave, you knew about it.
Well, the day they got rid of caning.
Oh, what a sad day! What a sad day, Andrew.
Sad day.
Well, Andrew actually works in a school.
Yeah,
I know.
He is the.
But mine
he's the
is
janitor.
I'm the,
Oh no, sorry, you're not. No,
but mine's not representative because the school that I work at, and I'm not a teacher there. I work in the sports department. Is consistently one of the top 3 academic schools in the country. So that's my particular.
So you guys are going
my
well.
particular school is not failing the students.
No,
They're doing very
it is
very
private.
well.
It is a private school though.
Private
isn't it?
school,
Yep.
yeah, and but they do a great job for their kids. But they got 15 in a class.
Yeah.
They got all got tutors. They have and they got supportive home lives.
Yeah.
And that all adds
those
up,
things.
doesn't it?
So
Yep.
I'm not, even though I do work at a school, I'm not really any more positioned than you guys are to say why it is failing.
I live opposite a school. Does that count?
Does
Yeah.
yeah,
And they-
totally
100%.
can.
And they kind of lurch out of there most days looking dead behind the eyes. Does that?
But no, we did too.
Yeah, we did. We did.
It's like
That's not changed.
Not school
I mean,
again.
we're losing teachers because they don't pay them enough.
No.
Yep.
And Australia, because it's a bigger country, can pay them more. So, a lot of the time, no matter what the system is, whether it's in school or anywhere else, it's as good as the quality of the people in it
Yep.
and the quantity of people in it. And
Yeah.
both those things are struggling because we don't have enough teachers, probably don't have enough good teachers. And so, we all know, right? The one teacher, and you might have had more than one teacher that gave a shit about you.
Yeah.
Well, the more of those, the better educated you are.
Who was your teacher that cared about you?
I didn't have one, Leah.
Oh, don't bring
I
all
had-
that.
I'm Andy Clay. They all cared about me.
I had Mr. Ross,
Mr. Ross.
and Mr. Ross was just one of those cool teachers that loved,
you cared about
he
you,
put
right?
an extra for all the kids,
yeah,
and I remember
So
him.
the more, and this is any walk of life, the more of the quality people, the better it'll be.
Yeah.
I always remember interviewing Grant Dalton about what was the secret to success, and I'll never forget it. He said, secret to success is good people, money.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what he said. And so just get all the good people and money helps,
Yeah.
which it does, of
okay,
course.
okay.
So if you lose good people out of the school system, no matter what your curriculum and all that is, I mean, I'm sure there is. I mean, I'm not, and I don't know enough about it to tell you what curriculum is better than the other and all the way of doing it. But if you have someone that is passionate about it and cares about the kids and connects with the kids and gives the time, I reckon ultimately you'll get better results.
Yep.
100%. I agree.
Dino, would you like? Shall we drop into our fast? What is it? Quick fire round.
Yeah.
Hang on.
What? What was that?
What?
George-
Magic Mike, you cheeky thing.
George Lucas, watch
Jeez,
out
I
with
tell
your
you
effects.
what.
We get a new season, and suddenly we get some sound effects.
We can afford one new sound effect a season. That's it.
Are we allowed to play it again? Just to go.
Ready? Yeah.
It's lovely.
Oh. It's enchanting.
Hey, listen, in
It's
the first
enchanting.
season we were doing it ourselves. Pew, 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 pew.
Well, you did, didn't you, as a kid?
pew.
Remember when you didn't have any
Oh, yeah.
fancy toys? You had your gun or
Yeah,
a stick.
yeah.
Or a stick.
Yeah.
And you had big debates of, no, I shot you. No, you didn't. Your fingers are pointing that way. No, I shot you.
Yeah, lie down. Lie down.
Lie down.
So,
You can't get up yet. You have to be dead for longer. Otherwise, the other...
did you used to in
Oh,
Cowboys
yes.
and Indians? Did you play
I
Cowboys
don't
and Indians?
think you're allowed to say Indians anymore.
Cowboys and Native Americans.
How about doctors and nurses?
You're not allowed to say that.
Doctors and nurses.
You're definitely allowed to say that.
Cowboys and
Let me
indigenous
just give
people.
you a prostate check.
Well, so,
Are you ready, Barry?
well, which brings me to that question: Do you know the difference? Do you know the difference between an oral and an anal thermometer? It's generally the taste.
All right, what's our first
I
question?
wish I knew that growing up.
I know. What's our
Bloody
first
hell.
question, Dino?
What's something that everyone looks stupid doing? Squats.
Oh, yeah? Squats
Really?
at the gym.
Yeah.
Crying.
Oh.
Right.
I know it sounds mean to say stupid, or that's more like an ugly face.
Yeah, it was stupid. It's stupid doing.
Sex?
Chicks.
No.
I look.
Oh, that's no way to talk about Mike.
Oh, hey.
I look remarkably cool and suave during sex. What are you pulling your face on, Mike? One time, like you remember. You were drunk.
Andrew, anything? What is it? So what is it? What does everyone look silly doing?
Well, white guys over 40 dancing.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Or
Yep. That's a good point.
unfit people trying to play a sport like me.
Oh.
That would be funny.
Depends what the sport is. Darts, you'd be fine.
Oh, darts, yeah, darts.
Like for darts, you're in shape.
Correct. Maybe I should take darts up. That's what I'm missing. No, it's true. It's true.
How rude.
It's not rude. No, I'm saying he's a potentially elite athlete.
Yeah, I tried playing soccer once, and I nearly died on the pitch.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I thought in here I was all good.
Oh,
But the body.
The body.
Yeah.
I
See you
play,
later.
I coach now. I coach football, soccer, football. And I joined in against our year 13's prefix about a month ago, and I hadn't played for 5 years. I still can't walk without a limp. I'm not joking. My knees still shot to pieces.
Oh, no.
Like, they're going down just about 4 weeks later. They're still melon-like, especially
Jeez.
my left knee.
Even
arthritis.
oh, yeah.
So
Oh,
that's
well.
not cool. It's not about me. A little bit. It's a little bit about me.
Yeah, you got to watch your knees.
No, that's a good one.
You can join my dart team. That's fine.
Darts.
Yeah.
Darts is good.
All right, I'm gonna next
No, you
next
what?
episode. I'm gonna be in a dart team.
Okay.
I'll let you know how that goes.
All right. Are we allowed to do it? Would you only get one sound effect? Yeah, because we don't want to overuse it, do we, Mike? Magic Mike. No, I just.
I don't think. I'm going to say.
What do you-
Sorry. I don't think you can overuse that.
Okay.
I think that's.
All right.
We could probably have
I
half an hour
just-
of that.
Oh,
Like a
okay.
A continuous loop.
Maybe just one per person, not each time. Okay, your second one, what is it?
If you thought about cosmetic surgery, have you thought about cosmetic surgery? If so, what would you get done?
Yes and yes.
Well, I'd get a 7-inch willy.
A reduction.
Instead of the monster I've got.
Oh, here we go. Hey, this is a true story. Many, many years ago, I actually went to a plastic surgeon to look at, what was really big at the time in the 90s?
Andrew's dick.
My ass.
Boy, we've really gone
Only
there
half a pill's worth beer.
very quickly,
Sorry,
haven't
yeah,
we?
yeah.
No, they used to suck the fat out.
Liposuction.
I went
Yeah,
and
yeah.
looked at liposuction.
Yeah.
But, I mean, why? Because this is back, I mean, I've known Andy for a very long time.
Far too long.
Andy, far too long. Andy, this was when I was in my mid-20s.
But there was a big
Remember?
thing.
There are
wasn't it?
billboards of you.
small.
There are billboards of you cutting
Naked.
a fine shape.
Correct. And it was around about that
Yeah.
time.
Well,
so I
this
got
just-
it in my head that I had a bit of a stomach.
This is just
And I went to
you
a plastic
chicks.
surgeon.
You chicks. Honestly,
I
you got
know.
a distorted view of yourself.
And he lifted up my dress because he goes, and I had a thong on, thong. And he drew
Yeah.
on
Smiley face.
a smiley face, eyes on each cheek, smiley face, but bent over. And he actually said, Leah, I really don't think we need to remove. He goes, look, we can remove a little bit, but women have fat there. You know, he goes, I think you're in great shape, but you know, if you want to. And I told a girlfriend like a couple of days later, Cheryl, and she said she was really upset with me, like in a concern. She goes, "What? Who's told you that you need to do that? That's ridiculous." So of course I didn't go through with it, not because I did. I just had this one guy might have said, you know, I don't know, poked, I don't know, and that was it. The only other thing
One guy.
Yeah, one guy.
Bash him.
one guy.
Smack his face in.
And at this stage, I do Botox. I've done Botox for about 8 years, but that's not cosmetic. Well, I suppose it is.
I guess it's a
So-
minor procedure.
But we were
that's
just
it.
talking just before we
That's
came
it.
on air about friends or that we know, women we know that have stuff done to them,
yes.
particularly the overdone in the eyes, but particularly the lips. Somebody told them that that full lips look good, so really, really full lips look really, really good. No, it doesn't.
They look stupid.
It looks like a rubber doll you lick and stick on a on a window or something. Like what do you see?
So you guys don't like that look? Don't
No,
like that
it's
look
terrible.
Not the big lips, no.
Yeah.
It
But
looks,
women are convinced that
I know.
because
Why do we think
because
that?
they have full lips, and they go, the girlfriends go, that looks amazing. Oh well, I got all these compliments. I better have some more of it because the bigger, and it ends up up like Janice from the Muppets in the band. Yes,
Yeah, where she was all lips.
But what I mean, and this is, I think it's mostly women, guys a little bit, but mostly women.
Yeah.
And it's happened for ages, and it can lead to eating disorders. Get a really distorted view of what they look like.
I agree.
Horrendously distorted.
The thing is, I know that if you do it, the more you do it, because I've got friends that have
like
done
to
quite a
like
bit.
tattoos, right?
Yeah, they don't see it, and they get more, and that's why the lips get bigger and bigger, and the eyebrows get higher and higher and higher.
Oh, God,
And look, ladies,
looking...
ladies that are watching, look, if you could be going, because I think I look great. And look, at the end of the day, if you think you look great,
You're wrong.
if you think you look great, that's all that matters.
Sorry,
you do it for yourself, but you can look overdone, and
Less is more.
and I really haven't, honest hand in my heart, met one guy yet that's gone, love that plastic fake look.
Yeah.
Remember that time I told you that you were drawing your eyebrows too high? Didn't you look surprised?
Classic. Love it.
Do you know what? If I could frown at you, I'd be frowning at you right now. No, you are right.
Until the Botox were off.
Yeah, so no.
I think I would get this frown mark Botoxed out.
yeah,
because
yeah.
that's quite a big crease. So that's almost like a Grand Canyon right there. But
Yeah. Would that good on you?
yeah, I'd maybe give it a go.
Actually, Magic Mike has thought about. You didn't like a frown either, did you? Were you talking about wrinkles? Oh, who was I thinking of?
Your other husband.
My other husband, who's baby faced.
Unbelievable.
Good on you, Dean. I think that's all right. As long
Yeah.
as again it doesn't go too crazy and you get like archy eyebrows. And...
Yeah, or maybe fatten up my lips a bit.
Season 4 of Wrong End of the Table. Please welcome Dean. Dean, is that you?
I just threw up in my mouth.
Alrighty. My turn. Okay, I'll do it, Magic Mike.
Oh,
Oh dear.
I love it.
that's
Gets me going.
Is that?
reminds me of
Cartoons.
Yeah, but what's that? Thunderbirds. It reminds me of Thunderbirds.
Thunderbirds, does it?
Gun
Thunderbirds
effect.
are cool.
Gun effect.
I love it. Yes.
What's the most unusual way that you've injured yourself?
Well, there's one time at band camp.
Yeah. The jar's a lot bigger than you realise, isn't it?
Well, let's ring Peter Sinclair and just find out.
Oh,
He's dead.
Oh,
Come
no,
on.
let's not go there.
Can't do that.
Might have to-
The most unusual way I've injured myself. Oh, really embarrassing stuff like when you think you can jump something
Oh.
Yeah.
when you were young and
Actually, yeah.
you used to jump everything, jump hedges, jump fences.
Jump off things.
Yeah, and I think alcohol
I've
might
got-
have been involved,
I mean, might have been.
Might have been.
and I said I could go and jump that. I remember saying at someone's house I could jump that little fence,
Yeah.
and of course I couldn't.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
And I went and I got like that far off the ground, and then my foot grabbed it, and then over I went. But luckily, I didn't hurt myself.
I was me and my mate used to climb these big pine trees he had at his house, and we used to climb right up high, and he had a playhouse down lower, and I was probably 3 times high, probably, I don't know, 30 feet off the ground, I guess, 25 feet or something, pretty high. And I decided, I'm going to jump onto the roof of that playhouse. So I fired myself out of the tree. Nice. Went right through the roof and right through the floor. Landed on the dirt.
It's spectacular, mate. If you're going to injure yourself, do it that way. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I think. I can't remember the exact injuries, but there were a few. There were a few.
Andrew?
I've been injured loads of time because I ran a lot and played football a lot, but none of those are fun. One time I was rehearsing a show, sketch comedy show, and I stood off the back of the stage, had a curtain, and I thought it was solid.
Oh no!
And I stepped off the back.
Oh no!
There was nothing behind.
The classic
and
fall through the curtain.
Yeah, and there was it wasn't a photocopy, but some kind of big machine there with a corner, and I it went right down the back of my leg, ripped through the jeans, and a big cut down my hamstring, down the back of my
Oh,
leg.
jeez.
Went right through the jeans went as I fell down there. I've seen a great one on a show that I was in.
Ouch.
Sketch comedy show. It's a guy called Akmal. He's a very famous Australian comedian. And we're doing a sketch comedy show. We had a guy filling in. There was 5 of us filling in. He didn't know the exits and entries for the sketches on the side of the show. He walked into Akmal, and this guy was about 6'3", and Akmal's about 5'3", and just caught him right under the eyebrow.
With what?
With his head.
Oh, jeez.
Just ran into him, and the guy was cut. He did the rest of the show white as a sheet with a cut. Like the show must go on. Ended up going to hospital after the show.
Oh, yeah, no, that's a...
And I remember my mum doing a show. She was in a musical when she was at teachers college. She did a musical called Noah, and she did it in a leg in a cast because she'd fallen off the stage rehearsing and broken her leg.
Oh my God.
Oh, break a leg.
Yeah, break a leg.
You may not have injured yourself on stage, but you've definitely died a few times.
Oh, well done, Magic Mike.
Well, and I've also broken a few hearts.
All right, this is my... Go on then. Oh, no, don't do a sound effect. What's the strangest rumour you've heard? Like about me?
They're eating the pets.
There we go. Yeah. I don't listen to rumours.
Oh my God. That's not what I heard.
That's well done. You don't listen. Men don't listen to rumours. Who listens?
Oh,
to
they
rumours?
totally do. That is an absolute fallacy. We gossip as much as women do.
No.
They just call it something else.
I don't think you guys gossip. Women we're the queens of gossip.
Yeah, but guys just call it banter and chat. They still. Oh no, you're about
Banter.
Steve. Bloody
Banter.
Steve with the thing. Bloody Steve.
Beer
with
and
the
banter.
Yeah.
I have heard a rumour about myself that I was...
nightmare to work with.
No, that was real. and I started that one. I like to keep them on their toes.
Yeah. 100%.
No, there was... I've heard over the years rumours that I've been, associated with certain dudes.
Oh.
Oh yeah, all those kinds of things.
Yeah,
Yeah, same.
when you're in the public eye that you're dating someone.
People have a dig or a...
Yeah. But really, no.
No, I can't think of anything off the top of my head apart from some of those weird conspiracy theories that you go, really?
Yeah.
Like people I know when COVID was here about the
jab.
The jab had tracking
Devices and all the rest of it.
in them.
Yeah.
It's just
Supposed to stick to you.
Really? It's like, come on.
Is that a rumour or just
Yeah.
rumor?
Can you just say that louder into my wrist, please?
Well, it's a rumor and stupidity.
Andrew Clay,
Yes.
this is your first
Yes.
Oh.
quickfire round.
Oh.
All right. This is blank. Oh, the other side. Sorry. The other side. Here we go. What's something everyone seems to like that you think is overrated?
Exercise.
No, I like exercise. What I think's overrated.
So everyone seems to like it, but you think it's an overrated thing.
Oh.
Social media, TikTok.
Oh yeah. Well, see, I've got Facebook
Yeah.
for just functional reasons.
You're the most.
I'm not
I think.
on Instagram. I'm
Yep.
not on TikTok. I'm not on anything, and I just don't.
Because you find it overrated.
I find that's why I say successful. But
'Cause
mate, at least I'm not mental.
Yeah. Yeah, I think.
Well, let the voices say I'm not.
I think you're right. Now that you say that, I think, TikTok is overrated. Like,
Yep.
Certainly overused.
Yes.
yeah, 100%.
But this is a question that I'm struggling with now, but I'm gonna finish this show and think of a dozen things
Oh.
that I think are overrated. That why is everyone into that? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get offside with 99% of your viewers now. Coffee. Oh, I had this coffee. Go to this coffee place. Oh, I had this coffee. I made that most amazing coffee. Coffee. I don't give a shit. I don't want to hear about your coffee. Drink the coffee. Enjoy the coffee. I don't want to hear about it.
Yep.
Read this coffee. This coffee's great. I'll go to they make a great coffee. Their coffee. He makes a great coffee. She makes great. That place didn't like their coffee. It's a fucking drink. It's a drink.
It's
just a drink.
Oh my gosh,
I'm an instant coffee
I'm
man.
with you in that.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't mind the drink itself, but the talk around it, like the absolute,
No,
I can't do anything
amen.
without my coffee.
Amen.
Well, really? You've got an addiction then.
Yeah.
You're
No,
an
the
addict.
best one is, have you heard there's a new cafe that's opened up and we've got to go and try the coffee?
Yeah.
That's the first
Actually,
thing.
yeah,
I
now that he goes
don't
mentioning that.
understand it. I like instant too.
Yeah.
I have never drunk a cup of coffee in my life. And then someone said to me, never in my life. I've never drank a cup of coffee. Someone said, how do you know you don't like it? I'm like, well, I've never been to the South Pole, but I know it's cold. You know what I mean?
Now, hang on, you've lost me now.
No, because I can smell
agree
it.
with you, but now you're saying you've never tried it and you're really
Mike,
knocking it.
bum sex? Have you tried it?
And it's
But
magic.
how do you know you
and
don't
it's-
like? Well,
and
yes. Okay, bad choice.
And it's Magic Mike when you address him. All right, I get it.
You know what I mean? Like some things you don't need to know.
Coffee's a good one.
You know, like that you don't like. But yeah, like no, it's just the talk around it, the absolute obsession around it. Then the number of social opportunities I've missed because some young lady's gone, want to come up to my place for a cup of coffee? No, I don't drink coffee. Wasn't about the coffee then. Okay.
As he drives home.
Yeah.
Oh, you idiot.
Yeah.
Was that?
That's one. What am I doing? One
You
or
got
two?
two.
One
You
more.
got two.
Yeah.
Oh, stop
Get
it.
two.
Stop it. You
Don't get the
crazy-
sound effect either.
No. Okay, this one's
Blank as well.
If someone asked you to rate yourself out of 10, how brutally honest would you be?
And 10's I gather the highest.
10's I would think so.
Oh.
How honest would I be, or what would I rate myself?
Yeah, be honest.
I'd be as honest as I can be.
What do you think?
But I think you have to need to divide it into categories, right?
Oh, for God's sake, just give yourself a
an
number.
overall.
An overall life, how you are.
No, I thought it was.
Yeah, it
read
is.
it again.
Well, it says it's if someone asked you to rate yourself out of 10, how brutally honest would you be? And my answer to that is very. Hasn't asked for a number. It says how honest would I be? I'd be pretty honest.
Okay, what if it asks for a number?
Okay, now you've just changed it.
Give it to me and I'll write on it.
Okay, all right. So I did understand that, just being facetious. I would say
I'm listening. I'm just eating a chip.
I would say a solid. I'd say about because I'm happy, and so I would say I'm 8.5 to 9 because I'm happy.
That's
Not
interesting.
because anyone else thinks I'm great, but because I enjoy my life.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I would probably rate myself 7.5.
Right.
Because I'm happy,
Yeah.
and you gotta think about what makes your life complete. Is it money? Is it happiness? Is it health? Is it so everyone's different?
Yeah.
For me, it's healthy,
7.5?
and happiness. Yeah.
Okay.
7.5.
All right. I see where you're going. And I'm probably about the same as you. I think I'm probably about a 7.
Oh, listen to me sounding arrogant and
Well, this
full
is
of conceited.
and
'cause
this
I
is
said
why
8.
this is why we did it. No.
Yeah, but by episode 2, I'll be 8.
Yeah, and by the
Now,
end,
I
we're
need
all
to
tens.
any listeners out there make a clear distinction between how I rate my life and my attractiveness. That's two different things.
Can I ask attractiveness then?
Oh, it's a 10.
I knew it.
What a redundant question. But
You're winning over the fans, Andrew Clay. I
but that's-
must say.
because that's for someone else to pick. But
Our three listeners are gonna bombard us with emails about who is this turkey?
with happiness and rate myself and happiness in my life and how I conduct myself and how I treat my friends and family. Yeah, good solid 8.5.
All right.
My attractiveness might be a 0 to some people. Well, it's definitely a 0 to some
come
people.
on.
There's a few X's that it's definitely a 0 to. Give me the heads
Yeah,
up.
but
Mate.
we're not asking them.
No, I want Magic Mike to answer this too.
He doesn't know how attractive I am.
No.
Where do you
rate yourself there, Magic Mike?
Well, I am magic.
Yeah, you are.
So
We don't normally let you jump on these, but because we're married, I want to see with your whole life where you're putting
it's
yourself.
got to be a
Married
12.
producer.
Oh
my
Comes to the
God.
third
Oh,
season
geez.
to spill the beans.
That's how you got the job.
Yeah, it's got to be a 12.
Okay.
12 out of 10.
I agree.
100%.
Good idea, Mike.
I think yes, we've done it. Oh my
done it.
gosh. Well, that's our first episode
Wow, we did it. We got there.
of season 3, and thank you for the lovely beers. Oh, look,
Yeah.
they went down well.
Gone.
To Beer Spot Whangapara.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So make sure, guys, and thank you, Andy Clay, who's just joined us and he's going to be with us.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you for thanking me.
Thank you. And make sure that if you haven't subscribed, do, and share with your friends. That's when TikTok is good. And we will be back very, very shortly. We'll catch you for another ep of The Wrong End of the Table.